Hey everyone, happy holidays. And I am back with another video, and today we're in the kitchen again. We're gonna be making amazing recipes. We've got a lot going on. We got a few recipes going on, and I'm gonna leave it till a surprise. So let's get started, and let me show you. Alright, so for this recipe, we're gonna need these ingredients here. First thing is some flourless, oil-free tortillas. The best ones that I recommend you to get is this Ezekiel, or just make your own, or one that doesn't have any oils. If you can't find that, just use whatever you have. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna need for this recipe is some tofu. I'm using just firm organic tofu, and I love organic ones. I like to use the organic tofu. I'm also going to be using a bell pepper, 2 tomatoes. I'm going to use a Serrano, and a half an onion. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to cut my ingredients first. Alright, so the vegetables have been diced and cut and sliced as well. So I have all the vegetables here. Onion, tomatoes, Serrano. I deseeded the Serrano. I don't want it that spicy, but if you want it with seeds, do your thing. That's your business. Alright, let's add this in here. Your pan should be the first thing that you turn on and you put on the stove. You just have it on a low flame and have that pan hot, because you don't want to waste any time. Alright, so we're just going to stir this so it can get an even cook. Alright, so here's the tofu. And I've got some seasonings already on them. I've got some nutritional yeast, some vegetable seasoning, black pepper, some turmeric. I just need to get some black salt. This is black salt. It has like a sulfur smell to it. It's really good. It's good for digestion, and it's good for that eggy sulfur smell. So I'm going to add some salt. Nice pinch of salt. And I've got another pan going here. This is a skillet. I'm going to add my onions. And I'm going to grill them, adding a little bit of salt to the onions. And I'm just going to allow them to caramelize. So I'm just going to crumble my tofu. I'm going to stir. I'm going to try to remove the things from the edge of the edges and just combine it together. So I'm going to cook this down. I want it to release some of its moisture and start to develop some caramelization. My onions as well. And these ones, you could add a little bit of vegan sugar or some date sugar or some date syrup just to add more caramelization. But I'm just going to leave them as is. Alright, so I'm going to finish cooking these ingredients, the tofu scramble and the grilled onions, and I will meet you back to assemble the burritos. Alright, so we have everything ready. Now all I need to do is assemble it. I'm going to check for seasoning real quick. I want to make sure that it has good seasoning. And this is still hot. You can wait till it's cold. I'm just going to wrap it just like that. So I have my tofu scramble and my grilled onions. Has loads of flavor. I'm going to leave it as is. As is. So I have my skillet going on a medium heat. And Ezekiel tortillas, they just need to be warmed up slightly. They're already pre-cooked. They just need to be warmed up so they're flexible. There you go. And now we just add 2 spoonfuls of tofu. We're just going to add some grilled onions. And you don't have to add too many. Now we just folded it. So we're going to land it down and give it a sear. And we're going to do that to the next tortilla. And we want this on a low, medium-low heat. These guys can get really crispy if you overcook them. The edges start to get crispy. So you just want it to heat up so it's flexible. And we grab a nice handful. And maybe even another little handful. Just 1.5 maybe. Or 2. Tofu is like very slim. It's very small. Once you fold it, it kind of compacts. So I'm going to make one more. And then that's it. That's our burritos pretty much. So I'm going to fold it. Make sure that the edges are sealed. And that's it. I'm just going to make all these burritos. Ezekiel tortillas come only in 6, which is really sad. I wish they would come in 12s, but it's fine. So with one package, you could easily do one whole batch of tofu scramble. But the good thing is you can freeze them and just enjoy them because they're very addicting. So I'm going to finish this. Tasting it now. It's a little hot, so I gotta be careful. And I'm adding some fresh salsa. You can make this fresh salsa in your house as well. It's just Roma tomatoes, onions, Serrano, lemon, and salt. You can make it without the Serranos. I was hungry. And now I'm not. So I'm going to be making recipes based on the lifestyle that I'm living at the moment. It will change maybe in the future. The lifestyle that I'm going to be living for the next year or more is just working out, whole food, plant-based with the minimal of oil and fat. So I'm also going to allow myself to have whole wheat flour and stone ground flours and stuff like that and massas, but some pastas. But other than that, I'm leaving everything out. Junk food, vegan junk food, and all that stuff. So if you want to join me, take that journey with me as well, and let's get healthy the right way. We want to do it slow and steady. We want to do it a healthy way. So join me if you want. Join me not. Watch my videos though and support me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll see you. Bye-bye.